Hello everyone, welcome to Art Brings Peace. Today's video is about setting up your sewing machine right from the start. In this video, you will get to learn about fixing a needle, fitting a presser foot, threading the needle thread, winding a bobbin, and fitting the bobbin case. We will also learn names of few basic machine parts. Let's start. These are two spool pins. This is a needle thread guide. Next to it is the needle thread take-up lever. Here again we have a needle thread guide. This is the hand wheel. It is used to raise or lower the needle clamp by rotating it in clockwise or anti-clockwise direction. Behind the needle clamp is the presser foot holder. This is presser foot lifter. It raises and lowers the presser foot. At the top of the machine, we have bobbin winder spindle, bobbin winder stopper, and bobbin winder thread guide. Here we have an extension table, and inside it we have an accessory storage box where we can store all our bobbins, needles, spools, etc. If you open this little cover, bobbin case is fitted in here. Next, at the right side of sewing machine, we have a power switch and a machine socket. This is the foot control of your sewing machine. It has two wires, power supply plug and machine plug. Now, connect the machine plug or foot control into the machine socket and the power supply plug into the power socket. Before plugging the power supply plug into the power socket, always check the machine power switch. It must be turned off before plugging the power supply plug into the power socket. These are the basic sewing accessories to set up our machine for sewing. This is a spool, a screwdriver, a needle, a presser foot, a bobbin case, and a bobbin. First of all, let's fix the needle. Step 1. Lower the presser foot. Step 2. Raise the needle clamp to its highest position by turning the hand wheel towards you. Step 3. Take a closer look at the needle. One side of needle is flat while the other is round. Hold the needle, keeping the flat side away and round side towards you. Now, insert the needle into the clamp. Push it up as far as it can go into the clamp and screw firmly with the screwdriver. Fine needles are used for thin fabrics and thicker needles are used for heavy fabrics. Now let's attach the presser foot. Step 1. Raise the needle to its highest position. Step 2. Lift the presser foot holder. Step 3. Place the presser foot under the groove of presser foot holder. Step 4. Lower the presser foot holder to hold the presser foot in place. So now our needle and presser foot have been fixed. We have also attached the foot control and plugged the power supply cord. Now the next step is to wind the bobbin. Step 1. Place the spool in the spool pin. Step 2. Guide its thread through the bobbin winder thread guide. Now take a closer look at a bobbin. It has two holes, one on each side. Step 3. Insert the thread through one of the two holes in the bobbin from inside towards the outside. It doesn't matter which of the two holes you choose. Step 4. Place the bobbin on the bobbin winder spindle. Step 5. Push the spindle towards the bobbin winder stopper. Make sure the thread is not tangled anywhere and it is properly held between the plates of bobbin winder thread guide. Step 6. Hold the loose end of the thread from the bobbin hole. Step 7. Now, while holding the thread from bobbin hole, switch on the machine and give 5-6 rounds to the bobbin. Then cut the thread from very close to the bobbin hole. After cutting the thread, wind the bobbin as much you need. Step 8. After winding the bobbin, push the bobbin winding spindle to its original position and cut the thread from the spool. Now fit the bobbin into the bobbin case. Hold the bobbin case in your left hand and bobbin in your right hand and make sure that the loose end of thread coming from bobbin is away from you. Now pull the thread into the slit in bobbin case all the way up to the bobbin case thread delivery slot. Our bobbin case is ready to be fitted, but let's thread the needle first. Step 1. Guide the spool thread through the first thread guide. Step 2. Raise the thread take-up lever to its highest position by turning the hand wheel. Step 3. Guide the thread down after passing through the first thread guide. Follow the diagram shown on the machine. Step 4. Take a U-turn and go up to the thread take-up lever. For a beginner, it may be a little tricky, so I repeat. First of all, pass the thread through the first guide and then go down into the thread tension area. Then take a U-turn, keeping the thread pulled towards the right side. Then pass the thread through the thread take-up lever. Step 5. After passing through the thread take-up lever, again go down. Step 6. Here is one more thread guide. Pass the thread from behind it. Step 7. Guide the thread through the last thread guide right next to the needle on left side. It's very important to guide the thread through all the thread guides. Last step is to thread the needle, and we will use the needle threader. It's very important to raise the needle to its highest position when using the needle threader. After threading the last thread guide, pull down the needle threader as far as it can be. A tiny hook will enter the needle eye. Pull the thread into the tiny hook and release the needle threader. A loop of thread will be pulled up through the needle eye. Remove the loop from the threader and pull out the thread from the needle eye. Now we will fit the bobbin case. Step 1. Remove the extension table. Step 2. Open the hook cover. Before fitting the bobbin case, make sure that the needle is raised above the sewing bed. Step 3. Hold the bobbin case from its latch and place its horn carefully into the hook race. Bobbin case has been perfectly fitted. Leave around 2 or 3 inches of thread and close the hook cover. Also attach the extension table. Now draw the bobbin thread. Step 1. Lift the presser foot. Step 2. Hold the needle thread. Step 3. Turn the hand wheel one complete turn towards you and pull the needle thread to pick up a loop of bobbin thread. Pull around 3 or 4 inches of both the threads and push them back under the presser foot. Now we have fitted all the accessories needed for basic sewing. So let's test on a piece of fabric. The machine is working very smoothly. I am testing on a cotton fabric with 14 by 90 needle size.